Today we'll tear down this camera and see what's inside. For this we'll need a screwdriver set and a plier. Before opening up, let me explain a little about this camera. I bought this camera from a scrap seller for a very cheap price. This is a very old camera which takes 2 AA batteries, and you load the film of this camera from behind like this. It has a switch to open and close the shutter, and also there's one more switch to change the aperture. Now let's start opening this. So this is the camera from inside. As you can see, this piece controls the aperture. As I move it down, the aperture changes, and I'll try to open this lens. This lens can act as a very good magnifying lens. One of the important things to note down in a camera is this high voltage capacitor. This is used to drive the flash. And this is also one of the dangerous things, because this might be charged to nearly 300 volts, which might give you a bad shock. So always discharge the capacitor before touching it. This is a 180 microfarad capacitor rated at 300 volts. The high voltage capacitor drives this flashlight, and this inverter circuit is used to charge the high voltage capacitor to 300 volts. This button is used for clicking pictures. It's basically a shutter button, and if you see here below, it is blocked by this other metal piece. This piece seems to be like a sliding piece which is operated by some other switch, but now currently this seems like it's stuck. So let's see if we can try to add some oil to the joints and try to move this piece. After adding some oil, this piece started moving freely, and as you can see, when this piece goes to the right, the shutter button can be closed freely, like this. Here I have removed the top piece to reveal the shutter. This small black piece is the shutter, which opens to take the picture. When I press this button, the shutter will open and close in a fraction of a second, taking the picture. At the same time, the shutter piece will go and touch the small metal piece, hence switching on the flash also at the same time. Now let's try opening this side. There is a DC motor inside this.
This motor will be used to turn the film every time after the shot is taken. Now let's fit the whole thing back and test it.
And after putting back the whole thing, I put in some batteries and tried to test it. And to my shock, I hear this sound. That sound is the motor working. That means the camera is still working. But still, I could see that flash has some issues. As the flash is not working, I would like to open the camera bag and check if the capacitor is charged. And if the capacitor is charged, if we short the 2 pins of the capacitor, it should produce a spark. So let's test it.
Okay, so that means the capacitor is.
So as the capacitor is charging, that means the bulb of the flash is burnt. I may not be able to use the camera now as the flash is not working, but in future if I could get a flash bulb, I would repair the flash and use it. If I could also get a film. But for now, I'll fit the whole camera bag and save this as a memory. That's all for today's video. If you like this video, you might like some of my other videos too. Please subscribe to the channel for my upcoming videos. Till then, take care. I'll see you in my next video.